And I have a couple of special guests in the studio here. They're going to give you a little quick primer. I actually stole them off of TTO, so um, in case you guys missed it, this is Mike, and he wrote the book. We found the lost Sand Creek site, which is so exciting because it's a little bit different than apparently than what I always grew up knowing. So I'm going to give you to Mike, and he's going to just kind of tell you what he has going, and we'll get you back on that country music here shortly.
Well, thanks for having us on. Yeah, my name's Mike. I'm co-author of the book, We Found the Lost Sand Creek Site. And this book goes into detail on my mom and dad's discovery of their Lost Sand Creek site, where they found over 4,000 Sand Creek artifacts showing where things happened on that day of 1864, of November 29. And they found we're talking about arrowheads, bullets, cannonball shell fragments, kettle fragments, other village artifacts. We're talking about knives, spoons, and we're talking about coffee grinders, harmonica plates. They found all kinds of artifacts, and you can read about those in our book. We found the Lost Sand Creek site. You can learn more about us at our website, thelostsandcreek.com, or at Facebook, at facebook.com/Bowen History. You can learn all about this. You can see photos of artifacts on the website. You can read about us and learn kind of about what is going on behind the books. We have a blog on our website where we post behind the scenes, things that maybe didn't make it in the book, maybe additional information about things that are in the book, other local history. You can message us there on our website at thelostsandcreek.com or facebook.com/Bowen History. Send us a message. Send us your email address so we can put you on our email list. We send out blog updates about once a week, and we'd like to get you on there and learn about our book and this discovery, because this discovery goes into kind of where things were found. We talk about the Sand Creek event, and often people talk about two sides to a story, and there's the soldier side or the Indian side, but there's also the artifacts, and the location where artifacts was found does really provide clarity on where things happened and how things happened. And the one thing with artifacts, they're concrete physical evidence. They cannot lie. And so we've learned so much about what we found through artifacts. And we just want people to be able to read this book and make up their own minds and just be able to read it and just learn about what was found, and just kind of weigh that with what you've already maybe heard about the event, because this book does provide clarity, and there's a lot of information in the book that is just, it's been suppressed. It's never been made available to the public before. So yeah, we encourage you to pick up this book and read about this discovery.
All right, Mike. Just as a person who's been down there with scouts and whatnot over the years, lots of times, I guess I have one question, and it apparently sounds like it's not the same site that I've been to. Is it kind of close, or is it a totally different spot? What's your thought?
Okay, so all of the artifacts my parents found, it's starting about 2.5 miles up the creek from the current monument. And so the monument sits just right at the top of this, like the top of this ridge. And there's a bluff there where we're traditionally told where everything happened, but no artifacts were actually found directly below this bluff. All the artifacts pertaining to Sand Creek were actually found, some things were found about 1.5 miles up the creek from there, but everything my parents found was starting about 2.5 miles up the creek from the monument. You can read about in our book that marker where the monument is at the top of that ridge does mark a very significant piece. There's a very important thing that happened there that morning of Sand Creek, and you can read all about that in our book.
Well, Mike, I want to thank you for joining me for a quick little segment on your book, and all you guys out there, if you're interested, I know you are because I am. He told you how to get a hold of him and how to get his book. And I want to thank Mike for coming on, and I wish you luck on your future endeavors.
Thank you.
So, Mike, I'm going to turn it back over to the good old country music, and then we're gonna. It's about time to wrap up my show. But again, I want to thank Mike and his partner for coming on here and explaining something that I sure did not know. And I've been here my whole life, so It is always new to learn things. What's that they say? If you quit learning, you're dead. I'm not dead quite yet, but we're going to get you back into that good old country music. Up next, one chord song like Stony LaRue. This is Gary on Thunder Country